Hello, it's Mark from Cars and Cameras, and today we're going to take a look at a cage for an iPhone. Specifically, this is for the iPhone 12 Pro Max, and I wanted to see how this works. Just on a side note, I do purchase all these items on my own. They are not given to me, so I'll give you my unbiased review. Okay, so let's take a look at this thing. It's pretty beefy, not something I'd want to have my phone in when I'm not using it, but for filmmaking, this is really cool. More on that later. What I was concerned about when I looked at this thing is how sturdy it is, and it is pretty sturdy. Also, I was curious how easily to get the phone in and out, and as I'll show you later, that is a pretty easy process. What's interesting about it is you press one button and the top opens, and you just simply slide your phone in and out of this. It does have a rubber cushion, so it doesn't scratch the phone. I did put my phone in and out of it several times, and it did not scratch my $1,200 iPhone 12 Pro Max. Okay, so let's take a look at some of the buttons. It does allow you to still access the function buttons on the phone. Kind of think of it like a case, but it is a cage. It does have the quarter 20 sockets all over. There is 2 cold shoe sockets, so you can mount different wireless microphones. You can also, of course, mount it on a tripod, no problem. And it does have another unique thing, and I'm going to talk more about that in a minute. As you see the holes there for where the lenses go, you can mount different third-party lenses. Now, I like to use the Moment lenses, and I did find that they do fit fine on this cage, and I'll go ahead and demonstrate it for you now. There's a little rubber part here, so when it does go on, it doesn't scratch anything, and they just simply go on. And you can see there, you just line it up straight, and you're ready to go. There's the Moment anamorphic gold flare lens, and it does work perfectly on this device. And more on that in a minute. And you can see there, it works great. So if you are using the different wide-angle lenses or whatever have you, accessories, it's really cool that you can have, instead of a plastic case, you can have a solid case made out of metal to mount these lenses, which I think is really professional. As you can see, it mounts the phone no problem. And, you just kind of line everything up and it just snaps closed. And once it's closed, your phone is very secure in there. I would say even if that door popped open, if you did press the button, it does not have a locking button on there, but if you did press it open, your phone is not going to slide out on its own. You have to kind of pull it out. It does give a lot more stability when using the phone. I think it's going to make it a lot easier to film with. I did do a couple of tests, and I did like it quite a bit. I also tested all the lenses, and it is not in the way at all. So they did design it. Even the wide-angle lens, it's not showing through with the case. And you can see there, it's not blocking the view at all. So let's mount this on a gimbal and see how it works. Now, this is not a phone gimbal. This is a full-size camera gimbal, and it works great. And the really cool thing about using the phone in a cage on a full-size gimbal is, first of all, testing it out here, it works perfectly. It's perfect weight. It was really easy to balance. But these bigger gimbals, and this one's really not that much bigger than, say like an Osmo 4. It really isn't. And when it has that top handle there, when you're holding it at this angle, it gives you, the shots are a lot more steady. Also, you can do these kind of shots, these vortex shots, which are kind of cool, that you can't do with a lot of the other gimbals. It's just kind of nice. But I found in my testing that the gimbal works really well. Working with a phone is really great because, this particular phone has the Dolby Vision, and it really gives you incredible dynamic range. It really kind of opens up the possibility, something I would not be talking about using a phone for cinematography and shooting. Really, with this setup, it's very nice, and you can do a lot with it. So it's a really nice setup if you're looking into something like this. So guys, be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and have a wonderful day.